First at 5:30 tonight, we're tracking the latest in the Ebola outbreak in West Africa. Today, President Obama met with American doctor Kent Brantley, who contracted Ebola while working in Liberia.
He was treated with an experimental drug and has since recovered. The president also announced he's ramping up the U.S. response to the crisis during a visit to the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention.
The outbreak has killed more than 2,000 people in Africa so far, and today we spoke with a family of a woman who recently died from Ebola, who are trying to come to terms with her death. Eyewitness News reporter Steve Nielsen joins us now live in the newsroom with their story.
Well, this international story is really put into perspective inside of a Providence apartment. I met with Cecilia Mahm's family today, and they were all crying and mourning her death. Family members of Cecilia Mahm lay on the floor in this Providence apartment and cry.
This is our way of mourning for our immediate family.
This is Liberian culture, to lay on the floor and cry for 3 days after a family member passes. Cecilia, a 39-year-old mother and wife, caught Ebola in Liberia and died this past week. Her sisters and brothers all live here in Providence now. I spoke with Cecilia's brother, Brooks.
People are dying. Now it happened in my own house. My sister, I spoke with her when she was dying.
Cecilia's husband was a nurse caring for Ebola patients in Liberia. He died 2 weeks ago.
There was no real protective thing to wear for the nurses. He died from this same disease.
5,000 people have now contracted Ebola in West Africa, most of them in Liberia.
No food, no water, no medicine, and people are just dying. I mean, everywhere is bad. Dead body in every corner. Everywhere in Monrovia.
President Obama says U.S. aid is on the way, including 3,000 U.S. military personnel being sent to West Africa to help contain the disease. Cecilia's family's appreciative, but say Liberia needs more. Now, Brooks' biggest concern right now, he says, are Cecilia's children, because they're still in Liberia. Now they don't have any parents, and right now they're unaccounted for. He also has his own children still in Liberia inside of a refugee camp, and he says they're running low on food and water. In the newsroom, I'm Steve Nielsen, Eyewitness News.